Hello friends, welcome to Prismatic's online class. In this class, we are still on what quadratic equation. Let's look at this question on quadratic equation. Let's say, for what values of p will equation x squared minus 2px plus p plus 2 equal to 0 have equal roots? Have what? Equal root. Okay, solution. Remember that we say that equal root formula is discriminant less equal to what? 0. That is b squared minus 4ac will be equal to 0. From this equation now, we have the equation that says that x squared minus 2px plus what? P plus what? 2 equal to 0. Let's call it equation 1. In this equation, you need to remember our general formula of what? Our general forms of what? Quadratic equation that says that what? Ax squared plus bx plus c is also equal to 0. Let's call it equation 2. If we compare equation 1 and equation 2 together, we now have that where the coefficient a here is equal to what? 1. That means our a is equal to 1. B is equal to what? The coefficient of x. That means our b is equal to minus 2p. And our c is what? So our c equals to p plus 2. That is how to get it. You compare that given equation with what? The forms of what? Quadratic equation. And you will now realize that a, the coefficient of x squared is a, which is 1. And the coefficient of s is what? B, which is what? Minus 2p. And c is a number without variable, which is now p plus what? 2 is equal to what? C. Now going back to the equation that says that b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. Let's check. Now what do we have? B, our b is minus 2p all square minus 4 multiplied by a. Our a is 1 multiplied by what? Multiply by, okay, let's use bracket. Multiply this. Multiply by a, which is what? 1 multiply by what? P minus what? P plus what? 2. Close it. Now minus 2 times minus 2 will give us 4. 4p squared minus 4 times this. 4 times minus 1 will give us 1 minus 4 times p will give us what? Minus 4p. Minus 4 times 1 minus 4. Minus 4 times 2 will give us minus 8. Is it equal to 0? This must be equal to 0. Now looking at this equation have entered what we call quadratic equation. But because 4 can divide, we reduce it by dividing by what? 4. Dividing through by 4. Dividing through by 4. Dividing through by 4. We have this. So our equation will be now p squared minus what? P minus 2 is equal to what? Equal to 0. So we can use any method of quadratic equation to solve this, either by factorization method or by general formula or completing square method. But I'm going to use quadratic. I'm going to use method by factorization method to resolve this. Okay, how do we do this? What are the two factors of what? Minus 2. That when we multiply, we get minus 2, but when we add them, we get what? Minus 1. Now let's look at this. Minus 2 times 1 will give us minus 2. Minus 2 plus 1 will give us minus. It will give us what? Minus 1. So our factors is this: p squared minus 2p plus p minus 2 is equal to 0. So what do we have? P squared minus 2p or into what? P minus 2 all equal to 0. Now there's p here, there's 2p here, bring 1 out. P into what? P minus 2p. Close it. Into what do we have here? What do we have here? We have p, we have this, so we bring 1 out, coefficient of 1 out, we have 1 into what? P minus 2 equal to 0. So finally pick 1 inside the bracket and pick 1 outside the bracket. We have p plus 1 into p minus what? 2, all equal to 0. What do we have? Finally, let's finish it up here. So what do we have? We have that p plus 1 is equal to 0, or p minus 2 is equal to 0. Make p the subject of formula, where p is equal to what? Minus 1, or p equals to what? 2. Hence, p equals to minus 1 and p equals to 2 is what? The values of what? The values of p is what? P is equals to minus 1 or p equals to 2. So if you actually want to get the quadratic equation of this, you replace this p here. When you say when p equal to minus 1, from the equation we have that x squared minus 2 times 1 minus 1. Minus times minus, we change this into plus. Now have this in as what? 2x. Are you getting me? Plus what? P1 minus 1 plus 2 will give us 1 plus 1 equal to 0. Now, if you check when p equal to 2, what do we have? We have that x squared minus 2 times 2 will give us minus 4. 4 minus 4 what? Minus 4x plus, now p 2 times 2. 2 plus 2 will give us 4 equal to 0. So this is the what? The quadratic equation. So at the minus 1 and it's p equals to 2, that is where we have that x minus 2px plus p plus 1 equal to 0 has what? Equal root. Thank you and God bless you. Remember to subscribe, share to my YouTube channel, Prismatic Online Class. Bye.